Calaroga Shark Media.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Johnny Mac with your daily comedy news. Now, although I am recording this on Wednesday afternoon, I will admit I have my foot off the gas today. Thanksgiving might be slightly fewer listeners than usual. Tomorrow, all about Matt Rife. I just recorded Friday before I did this one. There's a ton of Matt Rife controversy. We'll cover that tomorrow. If you're a new listener, don't judge me by today. I'm about to do some awful Thanksgiving jokes. Normally the show is not this hacky, but I've been doing this the last few Thanksgivings, and it's just fun and makes me smile. All right, are you ready? Hacky Thanksgiving jokes. Why did the turkey bring a microphone? He was ready to roast. Which side of a turkey has more feathers? The outside. What did the turkey say when he met the president? Pardon me. How does a turkey travel? By gravy train. And what do you call a turkey the day after Thanksgiving? Lucky. Jim Gaffigan wrote about Thanksgiving back in 2014. Jim wrote back then, everyone seems to gain weight during the holidays. Unfortunately, the way I eat, I often find myself gaining weight for the holidays. This positive spin on my approach is that it makes the holiday weight gain seem less dramatic. Thanksgiving is a uniquely American holiday. Sure, the Canadians have a Thanksgiving, but I think they have theirs in October or something, weirdos. I don't think they even celebrate 4th of July. Thanksgiving is intended to be about gratitude, a day of gratitude. Thank God there's a day for us to focus on being grateful, because I'd hate the idea of having to be grateful year-round. We express this gratitude by over-consuming turkey, an assortment of side dishes, and of course, pies. Jim wrote some dialogue here. Again, this was a print article, but I can imagine him voice painting this. He talked about what little effort went into the planning. How about at Thanksgiving we just eat a lot? But Americans do that every day. Well, what if we eat with a lot of people that annoy the hell out of us? Thanksgiving is all about overeating. Even one of the main dishes is actually called stuffing. What names did they turn down? Cram it in? I hope the turkeys never find out about this practice of stuffing. Turkey, you guys are going to kill me? Human, oh, it's going to get a lot worse. Back in 2018, Jerry Seinfeld was on with Jimmy Fallon. Jerry said, everyone loves Thanksgiving, but let's remember, it's an absolute horror. The warmth and the horror of this day, like itself, warm and wonderful, underneath, horror and tragedy. From 2022, Kumail Nanjiani doesn't understand why Americans eat turkey. His parents, recent immigrants, wanted to participate in the tradition. They came up with a solution. Kumail tells the story. They're like, we have to put a lot of masala on the turkey because we don't like how it tastes. I'm like, you don't have to eat turkey. And they're like, it's Thanksgiving. Kumail said, turkey tastes like chicken having a bad day. I tweeted years ago, let's face it, turkey's not that good. And people were like, go back to your country. Heather McMahon spoke to the Messenger and said, I'm over turkey. I want a filet. I want surf and turf for Thanksgiving. A blooming onion from Outback Steakhouse would be perfect. She's hoping to turn off football and force her family to watch her special for the 10,000th time. Don't worry, my mom will criticize me in a funny way and tell me I shouldn't have worn that shirt or that makeup wasn't flattering or whatever. That's what we'll be watching for the holidays. I'll be honest with you, I think Black Friday is for sociopaths. However, I'll probably be at Old Navy down by my host because I'm an Old Navy gal and I love it. If they put those Rockstar jeans on sale, I'll be there. I'll try and be lazy and lay in bed all day and relax and drink while I'm cooking all day. And then my mom, who's 75 and sassy, will be like, get in the car, it's an extra 70% off. And I've done this a few years in a row. Rolling Stone broke down Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song back in 2019. It is an amazing breakdown. The Thanksgiving song debuted on November 21st, 1992 on Saturday Night Live, then appeared on his 1993 album, They're All Gonna Laugh at You. Rolling Stone wrote, to truly appreciate the song's inherent brilliance, we must examine Sandler's free associative lyrics one rhyme at a time. All right, you ready? First one. Love to eat turkey because it's good. Love to eat turkey like a good boy should. Rolling Stone wrote, one of the most important rules of songwriting is to open with a line that your listeners can immediately relate to. And who doesn't love to eat turkey? Unless, of course, you're a vegan. In which case, you can easily substitute tofurkey without messing up the rhyme scheme. Genius. All right, next couplet. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. God, I love Adam Sandler's comedy. I mean, right there, that is just brilliant. Rolling Stone wrote, after finding common ground with his listeners in the first verse, Sandler throws a curve with a non sequitur, clearly influenced by the surrealism movement of the 20s and 30s. Andre Brayton sure would be proud. All right, next couplet. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. God, I love Adam Sandler's comedy so much. Rolling Stone brilliantly wrote, one of the most popular actresses in pinups in the 1940s, Betty Grable, famously had $1 million insurance policy taken out on her legs by 20th Century Fox. Sandler may be here subtly comparing the flavor of a roast turkey leg to the deliciousness of Grable's gams. Next couplet, eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Rolling Stone writes, "It's no coincidence that Adam Sandler salutes perhaps the greatest of the King's greatest hits compilations. 1950 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Elvis's Gold Records, Volume 2. Thanksgiving was a big holiday for Elvis. Not only could the man put away some serious grub, but 6 of his films were initially released on Thanksgiving Day. Well played, sir." Oh, there's more. "Turkey lurkey doo and turkey lurkey dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap." Rolling Stone says, Sandler again finding common ground with his listeners. Sandler invokes the time-honored Thanksgiving tradition of sacking out after dinner and a tryptophan and carbohydrate haze. Love this next couplet. "Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite." Now, this song is from 1992. Here 30 years later, do you kids even know what we're talking about? Rolling Stone reminds us, Sandler humbly acknowledges the fleeting nature of fame with his touching shout-out to Jimmy J.J. Walker, a popular actor and comedian of the 1970s. Another dated reference. "Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry." Well, first of all, the Mets didn't trade Darryl Strawberry. He left as a free agent. Rolling Stone analyzed that fun fact and said, this couplet may be meant as a fly-on-the-wall snippet of a conversation involving a father or uncle whose opinions on sports are rarely grounded in reality. "Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson gave that girl VD." Speculation that this is another fly-on-the-wall conversation. Next up, "White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise." Rolling Stone says, an important public safety message from Sandler, who knows firsthand the dangers of operating a vehicle. "Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Cheryl Tiegs poster." Not much to analyze there other than Cheryl Tiegs being the first model to appear multiple times on the cover of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue. Next up, warning, couplet's a little naughty, I'll clean it up. "Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to do stuff with baby oil." Rolling Stone then analyzed the baby oil reference. You either know or you don't. Happy Thanksgiving. "Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye." Straightforward reference to Sammy Davis Jr. Yes, next up, "Turkey for the girls, turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys." God, I love Adam Sandler's comedy. It's brilliant. "Gobble gobble goo and gobble gobble gickle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel." Rolling Stone says, of course a turkey dinner costs much more than a nickel these days. There are many people living below the poverty line who can't afford to put a Thanksgiving meal on their table. With this concluding couplet, Sandler asks us to remember the less fortunate during this and every holiday season. From the ASU website, comedian Christina Wong is drawing laughs as a food bank influencer. She's got a humorous show called Sex, Lies, and Food Banks, reimagining the future of emergency food. She does parody songs, one to Welcome to the Jungle, which is Welcome to the Food Bank, we got groceries. If you got no money, honey, we take EBT. Using humor to make her point, Wong asked the audience to reveal the things they've done to get a free meal when they were food insecure, and they answered, including attending on-campus events, going on boring dates, volunteering to pack boxes at a food bank in exchange for a hot meal, and going to a church you don't believe in. She says, "I'm not curing food insecurity. I'm curing food going into a landfill." Will you be eating Spam today? Probably not, but The Guardian has reviewed the revival of the Spam-A-Lot musical, one of my favorite musicals. I've seen it. I saw the original run twice on Broadway. I've seen a regional presentation of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new one. 4 stars out of 5 from The Guardian. And they wrote, if you saw the Broadway production the first time, of course you're going to go back. Who would pass up a chance to relive Eric Idle's hilariously dark spoof of the Middle Ages? They particularly enjoy the song that goes like this, which includes the promise, "I'll sing it in your face," while we both embrace. Spam-A-Lot, open November 16th at the St. James Theater. You should go. And that's your comedy news for this Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good one. Meet you back here tomorrow. Plenty of Matt Rife stuff. See you then.